So do you ever love a console so much where you don't just own the console, but you own tons of different games, a variety of controllers, a hat with the console's name on it, and a tattoo? I should have listened to my mom and just stopped at the tattoo. The Nintendo Wii, my second favorite Nintendo console and everyone's favorite Nintendo labeled punching bag. I say this because everyone likes to beat on this console for doing one thing or another, but let's be honest, everyone has had fun one time or another on one of these things. People like to crap on the Wii for a lot of things that totally make sense. First being that the Wii was underpowered compared to the competition, being the Xbox 360 and the PS3. Then there were the motion controls, which if you're too close to the TV, it's gonna cut out, but if you're too far to the TV, it won't work. And the Wii's libraries were like 90% shovelware, which isn't good. These are all problems, but the Wii is still my second favorite console, and one of the main reasons I got into video games. The design of the Wii is incredibly clean and compact. Each Wii came with a stand to give it some extra height, since it was so small. The disc slot would even flash blue when there was an update for the system, which is just amazing. But my favorite part of the Wii would have to be the GameCube backwards compatibility. If I ever get a girlfriend, she has to be funny, cute, loyal, and GameCube backwards compatible. If she's not all of those, I don't want her. The Wii having GameCube backwards compatibility made it the perfect Nintendo system. You could go from playing Ed, Edd n Eddy The Misadventures, a GameCube game, to Super Mario Galaxy, a Wii game, just by swapping the discs. And combined with the Nintendo Wii Shop that let you play virtual console games like NES or SNES, and WiiWare games that were just smaller Wii games, my favorites being Pokemon Rumble and Cave Story, the Wii was the perfect Nintendo console at the time. And it had the hot and steamy Wii channels. Oh, say less! Yo, forget Netflix and chill. We have Wii and Me. The Wii's main menu is filled with channels, which are all just different applications on the Wii. And if you want to get more channels, you can buy them from the Wii Shop. The first is the Disc channel, a fan favorite. But if you're like me, you don't have many games to play. So you started to look around, and this is where my favorite channel comes into play, the Me Everybody Votes channel. The Everybody Votes channel, my favorite form of democracy. The Everybody Votes channel allowed users to vote in simple opinion polls and compare and contrast opinions with those of their family, friends, and voters around the globe. Like, have you seen a UFO? Yes, I have!
Is that a UFO?
Then there's the Me channel. The Me channel lets you customize avatars to use in games, such as Mario Kart Wii, Wii Sports, and Wii Play. You can make anyone into a Me, such as you, your mom, dad, brother, sister, even Garfield the cat and Peter Griffin. There's a lot more channels on the Wii. We have the forecast channel for the weather, the news channel which told the world's news, the Nintendo news channel which kept you up to date with the Nintendo games with trailers and a weekly show called Nintendo Week, which is the only reason I found out about Dragon Quest IX. So thanks, Greg. The photo channel, the check me out channel, and that's pretty much all of them. Overall, each Wii channel is pretty much its own thing and helps make the Wii as memorable as it is. You know what else made the Wii stay as memorable as it is? This piece of plastic. This piece of plastic is called the Wii Remote, but us Wii gamers call it the Wiimote. The Wiimote is pretty basic when you look into it. The two main parts that make the Wiimote are the accelerometer and the IR sensor, which gave the controller the magic it needs to play games like Wii Sports Boxing. The Wiimote's IR capabilities aren't the best, and let's explain this with a funny joke. So two Wiimotes walk into a bar. One turns to the other one and says, "I think we're too close." The joke is that if you're too close to the sensor bar, the IR sensor won't work. But if you're too far away, it also won't work. So you need to find that perfect distance, and that's one of the problems I have with the IR sensor in the Wii Remote. The design of the Wiimote is pretty simple, only having 8 buttons and a D-pad for movement. And that's where the nunchuck comes in. The nunchuck is a first-party attachment for the Wiimote that adds the missing joystick and adds the Z and C buttons. I like how the nunchuck feels, but the only thing I don't like about it is when you plug it in slowly, it starts to get kinda weird. You can also pop the Wii into a wheel or a crossbow, but the best accessory has to be this little thing right here. This is the Wii Motion Plus. it came out with Wii Sports Resort and added better motion controls with the addition of a gyroscope. They would later build these into the controllers with the Wii Remote Plus, and if you don't like using the Wii Remote, you could also use the Classic Controller, the Classic Controller Pro, and the GameCube Controller, which are all solid options. Okay, now onto the games. The games are probably some of my favorite and help make this console my second favorite. Though it wasn't as good as the GameCube, which had Super Mario Sunshine, 4 Mario Party games, and a lot more, the Wii still had great games. Mario Galaxy is a great game in the form of 2 discs. Visually, it's kinda unreal how they got it to look so good on such budget specs. And the whole game overall is really good, with its music, gameplay, and story, which is amazing. Good job, Nintendo. Then there's Wii Sports. Don't get me started with Wii Sports. This game was my childhood. Having tennis, baseball, bowling, golf, and boxing all as games. Wii Sports is really fun and did a lot for the Nintendo Wii. I still have some problems with the game since the motion controls were in the early stages, but overall, the game is great. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. People like to hate on this game a lot, but I will defend this till the day I die. I played this game all day with my brother. I will admit, the game professionally is pretty bad, but with the character roster and the story mode it has, this is one of my favorite Smash games. It isn't all good though. The Wii has really bad online, and that shows when trying to play Smash Online. Sometimes it's just unplayable, but you have to blame that on the Wii. The Wii was pretty good, though it had bad online, tons of shovelware, budget specs, and pretty bad motion controls in the start of its lifespan. It showed us that you could still get great graphics on budget hardware, and started the whole wave for the motion controls and tons of other things. But I got rid of that tattoo for something even better. God damn it!